We are in the main line in front of Arce Custom Cabinets, the next second one from the south, and I'm pulling it back to the clean outs that are out in front. Right here is where it drops down. So there's a little bit of standing water here where they added the clean outs. They may have just settled a little bit, which unfortunately we see pretty frequently, but it does appear that everything is flowing as it should. And now I'm going back under the unit towards the bathroom. That's going up into the vent, I believe. Yeah, that's in the vent. We're pulling it down and coming back out. So, similar situation to the last one, a little bit of buildup. That's where a tie-in is for the bathroom. Not the best, not the worst, but some buildup and everything is flowing. And like I said, I'm not able to get in the clean out at the Trio tool, but I'll be going to the next one down. Alright, we're in front of the 651, it's the second one from the north end, and we're underneath the bathroom. We're going up the vent, and I'm pulling it back towards the clean outs in the driveway. It did just run a bunch of water, so it's not bad. A little bit of debris in there. That should just get jetted along with everything else. We'll go out towards the main right now. So, we did replace a section of this right before it drops into the main. There we are in the main. So I'm gonna go in the marble shop and try to get all the way out to the street and record that and see if there's anything out that way. Alright, I was able to find a clean out on the very north end on the behind the gate, and it's outside the bathroom for the marble shop. Unfortunately, where the tie-in is for the rest of the line, where I'd kind of gotten the camera to before, there's just too much of a hard turn there, and I can't get my camera through. I even tried using a smaller one that's usually more flexible and was not able to get it any further than that. However, I did run tons of water throughout this whole system and was not able to see anything backing up from the street side. So I don't think there's any blockages at this point, but without adding a two-way clean out on this north end for the main line, which I highly suggest, I'm not able to see out to the street no matter where I go from. So I'm gonna pull it back so you can see. This is the line that we typically have had issues with. It's just kind of flat here, and they have a lot of buildup in this line. So that is right at that tie-in. Let's push it out a little more to see if you can't see anything. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get it any further, but it's mostly cast iron. There is some sections of ABS pipe right here. drops down a little bit right there, and there's a section of ABS. And then we'll turn into cast iron again right here. And this is an area where it's kind of flat, and usually we've been called out because it backs up right here. So overall, it appears everything's kind of working as it should. Everything's flowing. There's no blockages, but there are some future upgrades to the line that you should consider, and I'll make note of those in my report. And that concludes our inspection.